Good morning, Monty. It's Sunday. I just realized that I have no idea what you said in your last video. I should probably go fix that now. Okay, so now that I fixed the problem of not remembering what you said in your last video, which is nice, because it's really hard to respond to a video when you don't remember what's going on. Firstly, your friends seem consistently more interesting than mine. I have very few friends who would allow me to get close enough to them to tape them to a swing. My friends don't trust me because I am particularly evil to them. You can 90% of my conversations with my friend April involve death threats. Yeah, that messed up human centipede thing. I don't even want to know how that came to be. We're just going to ignore that and let that never come into. We're just gonna forget that happened. Okay, I've been challenged by Jay to stay up for 40 hours straight. He technically said 36, but that would put me at going to bed at 7 at night tomorrow, and I don't care how tired I am not going to bed at 7 o'clock at night. I just realized I'm filming this right in front of a box of knives. That's frightening. Because I am awesome and have Pokemon the first movie, except I have it on VHS, which is just strange. But you know, having it on DVD would be cool because then I could watch it. Whereas the only VHS player is in my mom's room, and I don't feel that doesn't help me at all. I've also recently been reading all of the Harry Potter series. I'm trying to read it all by Friday, even though I'm most likely not going to the Harry Potter premiere on Friday. Which apparently you are, which that's just not cool. Yeah, it's been decided. I hate you now. But because of that, I'm trying to read all of the Harry Potter series from beginning to end by Friday. This started around the same time the Harry Potter live stream was going on. As for the Harry Potter live stream, even if your video was late, I probably wouldn't have cared because it was the Harry Potter live stream and it was an iconic event-ish thing type sort of deal. I cried during the final speeches that Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson and Rupert Grint, whose name I almost forgot, and J.K. Rowling did their speeches to end the series. I started crying. I'm not even ashamed to say that. It's like, and this is gonna sound entirely dorky. Harry Potter has sort of been my childhood. I think I started reading it when I was 5 or 6 because I wanted to see the movie, but my mom wouldn't let me because I hadn't read the books. So I got the first book and I was supposed to read a chapter a night, and I think I read it in like a week. And then I got all the other books. I got the 6th and 7th books the day they came out at midnight, and I've sort of just lived in the books and movies the entire time. So knowing that it's ending on Friday kind of sucks a lot because it's sort of in its own way signifying the end of my childhood, which is bad. And I don't like it. Ironically, for someone who has lived in the Harry Potter novels, I never particularly liked Harry. I always liked Malfoy and Snape and the people that you were supposed to hate. That being said, I still think my favorite characters are Luna, Lovegood, and Nympho. Okay, Luna because she's just amazing. She legitimately doesn't care. And she gets that she's weird, but I don't think she grasps how weird she is. But even if she does, she actually doesn't care. And it doesn't make a difference, and she continues living her life how she wants to. And that is incredibly awesome. Tonks, I mean, I don't know how you don't love Tonks. Especially if you're me. I mean, I really want to be Tonks, if for no other reason so I can just change my hair at will and not spend money to change my hair, because hair dye gets expensive after a while. And as for your weird love when the spines on your books start bending, yeah. I like when the spines on my books bend. It makes them feel like they're well worn, and I think it shows how much you read them. And I think the books that you have where the spines are more bent, really shows you which books you read the most and what you pay attention to and what's actually kind of important to you. I think, and I'm going to watch the American remake of Let the Right One In tonight, mainly because I want to see how bad they ruined it. I'm already predicting that they're going to take out the cuteness in the movie, because that just seems like something America would do. They'd be like, vampires, brutal killings, let's just leave the cuteness out. Irony, what is with all of the Nerdfighter star titles? I think it all started with Esther and the "This Star Won't Go Out" thing. And then we got John Green and The Fault in Our Stars, and now Maureen Johnson is releasing The Name of the Star, which is, as far as I can tell, about a girl who moves to London, and then this guy decides to start imitating the Jack the Ripper killings, which is interesting in itself, because I, for some reason, am obsessed with the Jack the Ripper killings a little bit. And, like, any weird serial killer I am somewhat obsessed with. Just a little bit, because it's interesting. Really, for some reason, when I was reading Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, I found myself highlighting an obscene amount of Voldemort's quotes. This is the small lake that's currently outside of our house.
I had to park behind Staples.
How deep this is? It's like shin deep.
It's a good 6 to 8 inches.
Does this mean our house is currently waterfront property?
Yes.
Do you remember that part in Looking for Alaska when there was just like this torrential downpour? Yeah, I'm imagining this is sort of what that looked like. Yeah, this is awesome. This is the start of hurricane season, by the way. Hurricane season's been going on for a while, and while we haven't actually gotten a hurricane, we've gotten a hell of a lot of rain. Yeah, this is my house. Semi-covered in water. Awesome. This happens all the time, too. This happens, like, every time it rains, if it rains a lot. Not normally to this. Oh my god, there's a frog. Yeah, so if you don't want to come to Florida to begin with, you probably sure as hell want to now, because we have randomly appearing lakes. Also, it's Tuesday now, and you went to Ice Cube last night. How was that? That's all for today. I will see you on Wednesday.